Good morning, students. Students, this lesson is for class 5th for the subject of mathematics, chapter 19, data handling, which is covered in page number 226 and is being submitted to you on 8th February 2021. Students, in the last week assignment dated 1st February 2021, we have discussed about pictograph and frequency distribution table. Now, let us start today's lesson by taking an example of pictograph. Now, children, you can see that there is a table. Let's read out the table. The following table shows the number of balls sold by 4 shops on a particular day. Now let's read the table carefully. Shop, shop A 20 balls, shop B 30, shop C 35, shop D 45. Now children, here it is your children, as you can see that this data is quite large. So instead of making 20 pictures, 30 pictures or 45, we can use a key here. Okay, so let's decide a key. Now I have taken here one ball as 10 balls sold. So now children, if there is one picture of ball, it means 10 balls sold. Okay, so this is my key. You can take any, in fact, you can take 5 balls also. But in this particular question, we have considered one picture of balls as 10 balls sold. Okay, now let's represent this table in our pictograph. Now, children, here shops are written A, B, C, D, and here we have to show with the picture. Now, your first one is 20 balls sold. So now children, you know that we have considered one ball as 10 balls sold. So here you are going to make only 2 balls. So 10 plus 10, 20. Now next shop B, there are 3 balls because you have 30 balls sold. So you will make 3 balls. Now next one is 35. Now children, look carefully. 35 means 3 balls, 30. Okay. Now what is next? You have 5. This is 30, but you have to show 5. But we have considered this one ball as 10. So children, you have to show your half ball. Your half ball is going to represent 5. Okay. So you have full 3 balls, 30 plus half ball is your 5. So it becomes 35. Let's see shop D, that is 40. So I hope you are clear with this. You have to show 3 full balls that will represent 40. And then for 5, you have to show a half ball. Okay. So this is going to represent your 45. Okay, students. I hope you are clear with the pictograph. Okay. Now let's see our next graph, that is your bar graph or column graph. Now children, your data can be represented by columns, also called bars. Okay. Now, so the length of which represent numerical values and the breadth of all the bars should be equal, and this is we called bar graph. Okay, so now let's see how to do our bar graph. So you are going to make columns and the width of the columns should be same. So now let's clear this column graph by taking an example. Now children, look at our example number 2, that is again a table, and here it is given that the students read a story and how much time they take to read that story is given here. That the first girl, Ria, takes 25 minutes, Raj 30 minutes, Seema 20 minutes, and Nitin 30 5 minutes. Now children, let us see how to draw a column graph. Now children, in column graph, it's very important that first you are going to make a x-axis. This is horizontal is your x-axis, and this vertical line is called y-axis. Okay, now before doing anything, you have to make this x-axis and the y-axis. Okay, now this should be your first step. Now after making x-axis and y-axis, you have to mention that what you are going to represent on the x-axis. Okay, so now first on the x-axis you are going to write the name of the students. So please mention it here, that what is depicted on the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay, so let me show you one more time that here your x-axis and y-axis is name of the students, and on the y-axis you are showing how much time taken by these students. Okay, so you have to mention them. Now let's make the equal margin here on the y-axis, like it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Okay, we have made equal margin here. Similarly, you have to make the same width size. So make the equal margins here. Okay, because the size of the bars should not vary width. Okay, so now let's read the table one more time, and now you can make the bars. Now first girl is Ria. How much time she's taking? She's taking 25 minutes. So from here you are going to make 25. Okay, wherever 25 is written on the y-axis, you have to make your bar till there. Now Raj is taking 30 minutes. So make your bar to 30. Here is 30, you can see. Now next Seema is 20. Now from here go to 20 minutes. Okay. Now next is Nitin, and Nitin is taking maximum time, that is 35 minutes. So now children, your graph is complete, but here you have to mention that 1 unit of y-axis is what? Here 1 unit is 5 minutes. Okay, so now this is your bar graph. Is it clear? Now children, you can see that the width of the bars are same. This is same to all the 4 bar graphs. Okay, so now children, this is very easy. You have to be very careful that all the things should be there, that is x-axis, then your y-axis, then what you have to show it here, what is depicted on the x-axis, that is the name of the students, then you have to mention it here. What is depicted on the y-axis, that is your time taken. Then make the bars of equal length. Okay students, I hope you are clear with this column graph also. So now let's move on to our next part. Now line graph. Now children, let's see what is a line graph. Now children, a line graph is a type of chart used to show information that changes over time. We plot line graphs using several points connected by straight line. Line graph is also comprises of two axes, that is x-axis and y-axis. Now children, let's discuss our line graph by taking an example. You will be more clear by taking an example. Now children, look at this line graph. This is your line graph. Now let's read the x-axis and y-axis. Now children, your horizontal is your x-axis, and what is written on the x-axis? Time. It's 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Okay, and let's see what is written on the y-axis. Your y-axis is this one, and we have written here temperature. Okay, and we have started our temperature from 10 degrees Celsius. 20 degrees Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees Celsius, and 50 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now let's understand the line graph. Now, what is the title of this graph? Temperature in Chandigarh. Okay. So now let's see at 1 p.m. where is the point? Now, children, you can see that your point is going to between 30 and 40. So it means it is 35. Now at 2 p.m., what is your temperature? Let's see. Let's go to the point. It is here. That is 40 degrees Celsius. Now let's see at 3 p.m. Let's move on to the point that is 45. You can see it here vertically. It says 45. Now 4 p.m. it is here. Your point is showing here. That is 35 degrees Celsius again. Now at 5 p.m. your answer is 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, children. So this is your line graph where we are showing the points, and the points are joined with the help of a straight line. Okay, students. So let's answer the questions of this line graph. Now it is given what is this graph about? You have to tell what is this graph about. This line graph is about the temperature of Chandigarh on a hot day from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Now, when was the temperature maximum? You have to tell that at what time your temperature was maximum. Now, children, let's move to our line graph one more time. Now, can you see what is your time when the temperature is maximum? You can see that it is somewhere here. That is 45 degrees Celsius. And what is the time? You can see your horizontal axis 3 p.m. So what is the temperature at 3 p.m.? That is 45 degrees Celsius, and it is 3 p.m. Your answer is 3 p.m. Now the third one, what was the temperature at 4 p.m.? You have to tell what was the temperature at 4 p.m. Let's see. This is your 4 p.m. Okay. Now let's see where is the point. This one. Okay. This is your point, and what is the time here? 4 p.m. and your temperature is 35 degree. It is between 30 and 40. So what is the time at 4 p.m.? It's 35 degree Celsius. Okay, children, I guess you are clear with your line graph also. It's very easy. Let's move on to our last graph or chart, that is pie chart. Now, children, pie chart is a circular graph which is divided into slices to illustrate numerical value. Now, children, this is your pie chart. You can see that in your pie chart, your numerical values are given within the slices. Okay. Now let's have a look on our pie chart only. Okay. So let's move on. Let's read what is given. Now, pie chart shows the number of delegates speaking different languages in an international seminar. Now, children, this question is from exercise 19.3. Now, let's read the pie chart. It is divided into four parts. Your first is given that English speaking delegates, and the angle is given 170 degree, and French speaking delegates angle is given 90 degree, and German speaking delegates are 22%, 22 degree, and others are 78 degree. Now here your angles are given to you. Now children, let's see the question. Now your first question is, which language is spoken by the majority of the delegates? Now let's see our question number one. Let me repeat. Which language is spoken by the majority of the delegates? Now children, can you see in the circular region that which thing is having maximum area, which is occupying the maximum one? This one, English. So now can you tell me that which language is spoken by majority of the delegates? That is English. So you will say English language is spoken by the majority of delegates. Now let's move on to our second part, that is if the total number of delegates is 540, how many speak French? Now total number attended the meeting or the seminar was 540. Total was 540. Now you have to find that how many speak French. Okay, so now children, let me tell you the formula how to find the value of the people who are speaking French. So now children, what is the angle given in the French? That is 90. So now children, the formula is you have to write 90 degree divided by total angle. Can you tell me what is the total angle of a circular region? That is 360 degree, complete angle. So 90 divided by 360 multiply by total delegates, that is 540. Okay, now children, let me repeat one more time what you have to do. How will you find the number of delegates who speak French? What you will do, 90 divided by the complete angle, that is 360 degree, multiply by total number of delegates 540. So now children, you have to cancel them and just convert it into lowest form. Okay, now 90 and 360 you can cancel first. 91s are 90 and 94s are 360. Okay, now you can cancel 4 and 540 also. 4 ones are 4 and 4 135s are 540. So now children, how many people speak French in the seminar? That is 135. Okay, so I guess you are clear with how to find the number of anything when total is given. So you just have to divide angle with the complete angle, multiply by the total. Okay, children. Now let's move on to our C part. If 39 delegates speak other languages, how many speak German? Okay, so now children, here the number of delegates given who speak other languages. Okay, then you have to find the people who speak German. So now children, with the first statement, you have to find the total first. What you will do? First, you will find that how many total delegates were there. Okay, now B part was different and now C is again different. First, find the number of total people who attended the seminar. So now children, let's see how we will find the total number. So to find the total number, what you will do, you will divide the number of people who speak different languages, that is 39, divided by the angle with the complete angle. So you will say 39 divided by 78 upon 360. Okay. So now you know that how to deal with the fraction, divide of a fraction. So in the next step, you will just reciprocal the second fraction. So it will become 360 divided by 78. Now children, after cancellation, your final answer is 180. So what is the total number of delegates who attended the seminar? 180. Now children, this is your half sum. Now you have to find how many delegates attended this seminar who speak German. Okay, so now this is again very easy. You have to find the angle of German people. So this is German and 22 degree is the angle. You will write 22 degree divided by complete angle, and your complete angle is 360 degree, multiply by number of delegates, total number of delegates, that is 180 degree. Okay, so now this is your answer. Now you can cancel them So 180 ones are 180, 182s are 360, and then you have to cancel 2 and 22, that is 11. Okay, children. So how many people speak German in that seminar? That is 11. Okay. Now, children, your pie graph is really easy, but concentrate on this question. You can have a look on this question one more time. Now, children, we have discussed today about line graph, bar graph, and pie chart. Okay. So now this is your homework. You have to do exercise 19.2, question number 1 and 2, then exercise 19.3, question number 3. Thank you, students.